Hey, Rob, we're gonna give him time to get in the building, man. As we proceed to get you behind what you need. You know what I'm saying? Give him time to get in the building, man, with the young L, bro. While we get things set up. As we proceed to give you what you need, baby. We told y'all we was gonna come back in the morning, man, and get with you on the part 2. If you ain't checked out part 1 yet, we dropped that last night late. So if you ain't get that, go back and check it out, man. We in the building and we got another banger for the Young Elder gang, man. Another banger from the Young Elder gang. Let me get the chat pulled up, bro. And then we're finna rock and roll, man. No time to waste. Everybody that said work, they can't listen, they'll get on later. Right about to everybody that's in the building, man. We pulling up the chats so we can see what's cracking, man. Once we get that chat loaded up, we in the business. We got 25 people watching. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, hit the bell. We drop something just about every day, man. So, gosh, 2, 3, yeah. Hey, man, we got another banger for you. We couldn't do it all in one night, so we had to, we're gonna do it in parts because it's a lot of shit that we got to drop, man, that we got to come through on. Hey, Rob, I will maintain, live life. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Hey, Jefferson, we got you, brother. Hey, we're finna show you your people. We're finna show all of in this tape, this part 2. We're gonna be going over the different tribes. Matter of fact, let me pull up this picture so I can get you an idea how we're gonna go on this joint, man. And so this is gonna be beautiful. So because people was asking, man, what tribe am I from? What tribe am I from? So everything that we're doing it's in a series to build up to. You're gonna eventually find out what tribe you're from after we drop the next 3 or 4 tapes. You're gonna be able to kind of get an idea and trace your family to a certain particular area. Hold on, let me find this map. This is the map. Now, there's 574 tribes, I think, maybe more now. Maybe like about 580 tribes now on federal record. There's 574 tribes on federal record, right? Now, those tribes stem from these 33 tribes, and they area in the land that they was on, right? Before the Indian, the Trail of Tears, the Indian Removal Act, right? Where people got displaced from their homes, and the Louisiana Purchase. So we get into that too. But so it's 574 tribes on record, but these tribes come from a mixing. All these tribes are made from mixing, and some of those tribes are false tribes from people, some certain Caucasian groups claiming Native Americans to still be part of the land. So we'll get into that too. So, but the originals go back to 33 tribes, and these tribes even go back to a smaller group amount of people, which come from the Washita people, going back to the Olmecs, right? Going back to the Olmecs. The Olmecs are newborns who migrated over here from West Africa. I mean, if you're from West Africa and South Africa, these areas, who migrated over here, right? And these are the Olmec heads. You can see the big features come from the mixing with the Anunnakis. right? And these same people was in Ethiopia because you got the, let me show you this. The Olmec head, so they found the Olmec head in Ethiopia. So, and the Olmec in Mexico, right? Because these are the same people. The people that was in Ethiopia were the Nubians, right? What they call in Ethiopia today, right? So that's the connection between these beings coming over here, the rubble people, and they are these helmets they had on. They didn't just wear these all the time. These are actually the football helmets, right? Let me show you. Let me show you the connection. Matter of fact, let's pull that up as we go because we put this in the Hustlers manual. But let's look at this right here. The first football helmets. Because we were playing sports over here. We came over here to play sports. We traveled over here to play sports, these newborns. We was already playing football, basketball. All right, so you see this first helmet? This is the thing that the Olmecs is wearing right here. They wearing these helmets right here. Right? So and if you could dig the whole body up, you'll see that they had shoulder pads and shit on. Right. So these helmets is stemming from the Olmecs playing lacrosse. Lacrosse was one of the games we played, and football, what you call football today, right? And soccer and these different games that were being played. Different tribes had their own teams and mascots, and they used to, instead of battling and fighting and stabbing each other up like barbaric and Viking style, we would send our football team to play their football team, or they lacrosse to play our lacrosse team, and this is how we settle disputes as Native Americans. Right? That's one connection. We're gonna go back to so them Olmec helmets is nothing but a damn football helmet, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with us, man. We're on a whole nother level with this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? The master teacher didn't raise no slouches, right? You know what I'm saying? If you a slouch, you ain't with us. You know what I'm saying? You ain't with us on everything. Hey, y'all get the game. We back at you with another banger, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop. It don't quit. We too legit to quit. All right, so we're gonna be breaking down a lot of stuff on this tape, so you gotta be with us, man, so we don't get you lost. All right, so these 33 tribes, we're gonna be talking from these 33 tribes, but these tribes actually go back. These tribes actually come about, all these different tribes, from mixing, from the different species, and we're gonna break down the 4 species that were mixing over here. The first species that come over here though was the Olmecs. We told you that. All right. Let's see. What else I want to show you? Okay. Where is it? Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna show you. I want to show you the Washita, okay? Because you know about the Washita, right? All right. So the Washita is one of the oldest tribes. Where is that map? I'm gonna show you this map. So before all those 33 tribes came about, and actually the Washita actually controlled the land of Mu too, and we began mixing in with these Chinese there. We're gonna get into that too. So the land of Mu was controlled by Washita, and the different people that control that land in Hawaii, you can see the mix when we start mixing in with these Chinese, the different rulers, through the different rulers. But I want to show you this map of the Washita people. It pretty much was that Louisiana Purchase, pretty much. Man, I know that map should have been loaded up in here, bro. Oh, there you go, right there. All right, so before all those other tribes came about through mixing with the 4 different species that I'm about to get ready to break down, the Washita were the people And some of the mix have already begun. Where you see the white area to the west coast, this is where the Chinese were coming in. We're gonna break down some of those tribes on this new map, because once we start mixing, we start creating more tribes. But the original tribes, like the oldest tribe, is the Olmecs, and then the Washita, and then the Yamasee, right? From mixing in with the Africans, they came over here with the Mandingos and Mansa Musa now, right? From Ben York, we're gonna break down Ben York too in this tape. Yeah, man, hey, make sure you got your cap, man. Took off, man. Clap disclaimer, man. You gotta get that cap off, man, because you paid $30-40 for your ball cap, man. That thing explode, bro. I ain't responsible, man. Tell it. You know what I'm saying? So take that cap off and lay it off to the side, man, because we dropping nothing but cap, twisters, and bangers, and we making it clear like never before, right? Thanks to the master teacher, free our father and master teacher and our pops and the guy, free the guy, man. He the guy, right? Free the guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. That they gave us he was the plug. He put us on, bro. He turned us on. And from there, all the clues Baba dropped for me, I'm able to go into a whole nother level with this shit, man. Really, get these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? So this was the Washita was a tribe, the one of the older tribes stemming out of the Olmecs, right? Mixing in with the Hindus. Okay, so the Washita are really Olmecs mixed with Hindus, right? Because let me show you. These are the Hindus that came over here. All right, so these Hindus, keep in mind, these Olmecs was over here, and these Hindus came over on the Bering Strait. Some of them migrated with the Chinese, and these beings began mixing in with these Olmecs and created the Washita Native American Indians. So they're like the first tribe coming out of Olmecs. All right, let me show you some more pictures of these Hindus and what they look like, because you might say, damn, them people look like black people, and they are. All right, so look at this right here. All right, so the Hindu mix. These are the Washita, Shia Washita from the Hindu mix, mixing in with the Olmecs. Okay, let me show you some more pictures of the Washita. Are the people that mixed, these people mixed in with these Hindus and created, this is before the Chinese came and mixed in. Right, like this right here, dude right here, from the cow. He mixed with Hindu, and he mixed with Hindu, probably got the Chinese mixing them later on, but mostly he mixed with Hindu and the Olmecs when the Hindus came over here. So the Washita, Hindu, and Olmecs mix. I want to show you some more pictures of these people. I got pictures of them in here. Okay, here we go right here. Boom. All right. So you might look at this lady and say, oh, she looks just like my aunt. She looks like my cousin, or this and that. These are the Hindu people that came over on the Bering Strait and mixed in. This is a Hindu girl. You might see this girl right in your block, in your hood. Say, damn, I know that chick. That's that chick look like my baby mama. Or that chick is the chick from around the corner, man. I know this chick, but this chick's Hindu, bro. And these people started mixing in with the Olmecs and created the Washita Native American Indians. And they wasn't called the Washita, they were called I'm gonna put it in the chat, it's called Kit-Ish. The Kit-Ish people. The Washita comes, yeah, you could pretty much say that it stems from the Washita River, and it had a connection with the last name Washington. It's a connection with the last name Washington, the Washita Native American Indians. Barbara broke that down in the Let's Set the Record Straight book. I was reading that book today. Yeah, but these are the Hindus that you say, oh, it look like my auntie. Yeah, it look like my cousin. These are the people, these are Hindus that mixed in with these Olmecs and became known as Yamasee Native American Indians, the Hindus. It's like he's a Hindu. And she looked like a Somalian, because the Somalians are mixed in with the Hindus, the Somalians, right? We already broke that down on, I think, the Return of the Anarchy tape. All right, so this is the first one of the first species that started coming here and mixing in with these Olmec people, the new bonds. Created the Washita Native American Indians, which controlled pretty much that Louisiana Purchase land when these Hindus mixed in. So a lot of y'all, and most of the tribes, especially like the tribes like the Chickasaw, all these other tribes, y'all got Hindu in you. You got Indian in you. That's why you call Indians. Shout out to Tashariq Bey, because he said the word Indian, he don't really like the word here. He said he don't like the word Indian. We wasn't Indians. But these Indians, these Hindus came and mixed in with us. This is how we inherited the name Indians, Indian. Right? I'm telling you, bro. Real nigga shits, bro. Okay, so from that first species mixing in, now you create more different tribes, and that the oldest tribe of that was called the Washita. If you look up the name, right? And then Ho-Shin sailed over. Let's get Ho-Shin. A lot of y'all already know a lot of this information. Ho-Shin sailed over. So that's the first species were the Hindus that mixed in with the Olmecs. And then Ho-Shin sailed over and mixed in with us and created another type of Indian. Ho-Shin were the Chinese people. Ho-Shins were the Chinese people. These Chinese people sailed over to California, landed in America, and began mixing in with the Olmecs and the Hindu mix. So the Hindu was already mixed in, and they started mixing in with they became the Washita. These Chinese people, Ho-Shin people, started mixing in with the Washita and created a whole nother species, which is a species that they keep showing you on TV as the Native American Indians, like this dude. You can see the Chinese mix in these people. And these Chinese people, we already broke that down. They originated from another species called the Sans people. The Sans people of South Africa. These people migrated to Asia, mixed in with Hindus. They mixed in with the Frugalords. They mixed in with the Teru, the cone head beans, and you produce these yellow Chinese man. You can look at this brother right here. What his name is? Nelson Mandela, and you can tell he from the Sans people, South Africa. You can look at him. Look at the features. These people had Chinese features already. These you could look at the features and tell that the Chinese features could come out of these beings as they migrate towards Asia. If you look up in Asia of black Chinese people, you'll pull up pictures of these people that's in China right now, and the China man worship these people. And they really the real people behind the scene, the ancestors of Asia, right? But they're not the Asiatic. They are not the Asiatic black man though. The Asiatic black man is the Hindus. All right. What we want to show you. So you see the Chinese came in, they mixed in. So you got these different Chinese features. And some of y'all got Chinese in you. Like some of us got Chinese in us. Right, especially the ones that migrated from California, like my wife's friend Pinky, who worked with her. She come from California. She looked just like this lady. So you see, this is a Chinese black mix, Native American mix, and these people come from California. They really part of the Khalifa tribe. You got this. It's a tribe called the Khalifa tribe in California, coming all the way down from Queen Khalifa. She was who was an Olmec. Right? A Nubian queen. A Nubian, a lot of people don't like the word queen, right? A Nubian princess, a Nubian goddess. Okay, so you can look at this dude and tell him and Nelson Mandela can pass for brothers if they had different mothers. But they can pass with had the same father. What type of father? The Sans people. Look at this dude. And he could pass for a Native American if he let his hair grow. This is the dude that's over or China. He can let his hair grow and he can look like a Native American. So you can see the mix, the Chinese coming over and mixing with it. Yeah, Khalifa, right? Action. You can see the mix that this dude let his hair grow. He'll look just like a Hopi or a Navajo Indian. We're about to point that out. And he Chinese. So because the Chinese came over and mixed in with us, Baba pointed it out for us already. Right? And he get passed for Nelson Mandela, brother. Man, let me pull Nelson Mandela. I wish I could put them side by side. You can see the resemblance in that, man. That's a close resemblance right there. Look at that. All right, so you look at Nelson, get a grip on him. He's from the Sands people. And then a good grip on this Chinese guy, man. Brother, you can see the connection clearly. But these people mixed in with us, so you got that mix. When the Chinese mixed in with us, this started creating other tribes. Every time we mixed with somebody, we created, and these people, families split up, families married into each other. They became more tribes to where we up to 574 tribes now from all the different mixings. And some of the people are the same people. They just different like brothers and sisters split up to another location and decided to call itself whatever. Because you can call yourself whatever. That's in the human rights law in the international courts. You have a right to nationality to call yourself whatever, especially if you're indigenous to the land, right? And they go to terus they mixed in with, right? We talk about them on other tapes, coneheads. Okay, so you can see the Chinese came in and mixed. They created another looking species, right? These Chinese beings who are really going back to them Sands people, mixing in. Okay, and these are the people that's stemming down from the Khalifa bloodline. So if you go to California, you'll see a lot of people that have these same type of features. They got Chinese in them. It's going back, and these are the Samoans, the Samoan Indians. Let's pull it. I don't got a minute. Let's pull up this. Let's pull up this. Let's see the rock. The rock is part of this species. They got the Chinese in them, and he's Samoan. Or what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about Hawaii. All right, so these are the people. These are Samoans. Let me show you a picture of what they look like this, right? So these people got Chinese over the time of mixing. You got the rock looking people, right? These are the people that got Chinese in them and mixed with the Washita Native American Indians and got Chinese, but this is a more of a stronger mixing with these Chinese. So the rock is from these same people. And these same people is the same people as the Mexicans too, when you trace it down from different species. Let me show you. Get a picture of the rock. So you can see. And I think what's the other dude? See the rock? See the rock is from those people that mixing. So and these people are different tribes. The different tribes come through mixing. All right, so you see what the rock look like. We got to show you the rock. All right, so that's how you get these different tribes coming out. Let's get let's get that map pulled back up for you. So you can see, okay, we'll go over this part first, this side. So you can see down to the bottom in Florida, we got the Seminole Indians. And people like Deion Sanders is a Seminole Indian. Let's look at his features. Let's look at Deion Sanders' features. You can look at Deion Sanders and tell he an Indian. So the Seminole Indians are dealing with the Florida regions. And they got last names like Sanders. I'm telling you, man. Sanders, it's a couple names we're gonna connect down to these Seminoles. Okay, let's look up Deion Sanders so you can get the. We want to give you what your people look like, the facial features, so you can start connecting these people. You can say, man, my cousin look just like Deion Sanders. So my auntie, my uncle looked like Deion Sanders. So that means that from them features, my uncle's a Seminole Indians. That's why and Deion Sanders knew this, but he couldn't talk really hard. And that's why he went to Florida, and that's why he went to Florida State and to the Seminole Indians, because it's a connection. But look at Deion features. Let me get a good picture of him. Look at Deion features. Deion is a dang on Indian, bro. A Seminole. And these people also migrated to what you call in Puerto Rico today. Because let me pull up this guy. I forget his name, but I might get pulled up like this. It's gonna be poor. All right. Hold on, let me do this. All right, see this guy right here? He a Puerto Rican. All right. So what they call it, we know it's not Puerto Rico. That's what they named it, right? But these beings, it's the same as the Seminole Indians. He is Seminole Indian as well, because the Seminole Indians migrated to what they call in Puerto Rico. And then these people got the Spaniards came in and mixed in with these people and created the lighter skinned Puerto Rican that you see. Right. So this dude Puerto Rican, like Deion. Hold on, let me show you. All right, so hold on, let me show you Puerto Rican. All right, so if you look at that dude, look at Deion, and then you take the Spaniards and mix them in with these people, you get the Puerto Rican that they're showing you, like J-Lo now. They really they Tainos, right? See, they get lighter as these, which is what Vin Diesel really is. Vin Diesel is from these people. This dude Vin Diesel, I'm gonna show you. I'm trying to get people you could think about in your head that you've seen in these movies, and you get the what type of. All right, so Vin Diesel, he got like another type of species in him, but he mostly from that mix of the Taino Indians, just like Fat Joe and all them. Fat Joe, let's get Fat Joe. See, these are the people that was in like Dominican Republic and all that. All right, so yeah, so Fat Joe is the mix of these Taino. He like a Taino. They mix with the Spaniards and these the baseball player and Deion types, the Seminole Indians. So really, the people that's Fat Joe is really a Seminole Indian. When you trace his bloodline down, he is Seminole Indian. They got the Spaniard connection, right, or the Italian connection, right? You can look at him; he looked just like the other nigga. What's that fat boy name? There was the mafia boss, I think, in Chicago, Al Capone. Okay, so look at these are the Spaniards, the Italians. So you look at him. If you take him and mix him with the Taino Indians, I mean, mix him with that black, mix his species with the black man species that I showed you, or the Puerto Rican guy, and Deion Sanders, the Seminole Indians. When you crossbreed these mafia people with the Seminole Indians, you get the Fat Joes. The Fat Joes, right? Hey, Rob out Mendici for the donation, brother. Hey, if you want to show your brother some love on a donation, we posting the Cash App and the links, man. Hey, Rob, out to everybody in the building. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell, man. If you with us, bro. We about to reel it all the way in home. So that's the Fat Joe types. Okay. We just want to give you an idea of the different people that's in America so you can see what tribe you from. So Fat Joe and them tribe is really Seminole and Italian. It depends on who their mother was. Their mother people and their mother's people is really Fat Joe. You can hear their tones and their spirit and tell which side they on. So Fat Joe is really on the black he leaned more to his people's side, his mother's side, which comes from the Seminole Indians. So these people are Seminole Indians who migrated to New York from what they call in Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic and these different areas. All right, let's go back. So we're showing you okay, yeah, you see that, you see this right here, he the original the Seminole Indians that migrated to Puerto Rico, what they call in Puerto Rico. All right, let's go back. Hey, shout out and much love to the brother Randy Christian, man. These are the original these people right here are the original, they Seminole Indians, right? Coming out of Florida. The Florida Panhandle migrates to those different islands, the Caribbean islands, and so the people from in the islands are really Seminole Indians, right? A lot of people in those islands are Seminole Indians, right? And some of them are mixed in with Hindus because the Seminole Indians are come out of the Washita Indians mixing in with the Hindus. So keep it in mind. So Deion Sanders got Hindu in him. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. He ain't like say he Olmec and Hindu. That's why he was good at playing football, because football was our sport that we played already. Like we just pointed out with the helmets, man. Okay, so you got the name Sanders, you Seminole Indians. And if you any name you can connect with the Sanders, we're gonna be connecting those names on the last name tapes. We're gonna connect all the Seminole Indians' last names. Okay, what else we want to show you? Let's get back to business. Okay, let's pull up this map again. So the Seminole Indians control Florida, right? So if your people from Florida, and it could be certain last names that we're gonna connect with it, you a Seminole Indian. All right, you got the Creeks. And we already pointed out that yesterday that these are let me show you some people from the Creeks. Like Angela Bassett is a Creek, right? So look at the facial features. She got Hindu in her because the Washita, go back to the Washita, the Creek come out of the Washita, right? And some of these people got Chinese in them. You can look at Angela Bassett and tell that she got some Chinese features. Let's blow her face up bigger. You can look at her and tell she got some Chinese features. Why? Because we already pointed out that Ho Shin was mixing in. So she's a Native American from the Creeks, but the Creeks are mixed between the Washita mixing in with the Chinese. And these people were dark-skinned people. And then her people might have mixed back in. So she got Chinese in it. So say like if a Washita mixed with a Chinese, right? And then that kid mixed back in with the Washita, and then you get Angela Bassett. And that's the Creek people. And if you look at some other people from that same tribe, you can look at them. You can see the Chinese in them. Like Nia Long. She's a Creek. Right? We pointed that out last night. What about me? I'm up in Philadelphia. Last name Jackson. Hey, Jackson's you really Choctaw if the name Jackson comes from the Choctaw in Mississippi. Let me pull back up the map one more time. All right, so you see the Choctaw. Now, you got the Choctaw and the Creek. Say when you start mixing these different tribes, start mixing with each other, we create different tribes, right? So the Choctaw was in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Alabama, and some of them migrated and mixed in. And some of the Creeks migrated over and mixed in with the Choctaw and and created the Chickasaw tribes, right? Chickasaw tribes, right? Hey, Rob Botcha, George Jefferson, man, for the $10 donation, man. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, so we're dealing with the Cherokees. Okay, let me show you some people. Hold on just a second. Let me show you some people from the Cherokee because I want you to look at these facial features. Also, that sister, let me show you another chick that's from the I don't got her saved in there. Let me show you another chick from the so I showed you the people from the Seminoles, got the Dion features, and the baseball player type features, right? And then the Fat Joe types, and Jennifer J-Lo types. J-Lo is the same tribe as Fat Joe. And DJ Khaled and DJ Drama. These people are kind of from the same that Taino clan mixed with the Italians. Okay, what I was gonna show you. Oh yeah, let me show you this chick right here. She's from the chick. She's from the Creek too, and Lewis. I think that's her name. Yeah. What was that chick name? I forget her name, man. Now, but I might pull her up on another show. All right, so let me go back. Okay, hold up. I can't see the names on these pictures when they got the name on there. Okay. So I want to show you some people from the Chickasaw, right? Okay. This is the Chickasaw tribe, but you can see that they got the Chinese already mixed in with it because we told you the Chinese. Hold on, let me show you somebody from the Chickasaw. All right. These people, like, so like OJ is an Indian. We're gonna get into it, man. Native Indian. We're gonna get into it. Let me show you somebody from, okay, like this girl right here. I think she from, hold on. Where is it at? Where is it at? Okay, all right. This is people from the Chickasaw. You might say, oh, they look like my auntie. Oh, they look like my cousin. Oh, they look like my niece. Right? And you can see the Hindu because the hair texture. Keep in mind the hair texture. You can see the Chinese, the Hindu, all that's mixed in. You can see that because the lighter part is coming from the Chinese side. This is for the white mixed in. This is the latter part is coming from the Hoshin side. The wavy hair is texture is coming from them mixing in with these Hindus, and then you got the Olmec, which gives you the big features. This is the Chickasaw people, right? The Chickasaw people. Keep it. Hey, get a good look at them features, man. Because we about to bring it on, drop it. We dropping number bangers, man. About to bring it in for you. But get a load of her features. You might, like I say, this might look like somebody in your family right now. She a full-blooded Native American Indian, mixed in probably with Hindu and Chinese though. You know what I'm saying? But we are originals, right? So it's a Chickasaw. Let me show you some more Seminoles probably. Let me show you some more Seminoles. Before we go on, I want to show you some more Seminole features because like Deion Sanders is one of the features of this tribe. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, we could do it like this since they won't let me pull it up. We could go straight off of Google for them, man. We know certain code words we can put in to get what we need. Let's type in Black Seminole Indians. So you can get an idea, man, what the hell is going on here, bro. All right, so this guy's a Seminole. Look at the features. This guy's a Seminole Indian. Look at the features. This looks just like my homeboy HB. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up HB and show you, man. This is like my homeboy HB. Look at this nigga. These are Seminoles. All right, let me show you my homeboy HB. Let me show you how deep this shit is. Watch this. My homeboy HB that put me on when I got to Texas in the music business. Let me show you. Let me show you dude real quick. This is my homeboy HB right here. Watch this. Now the Seminole Indians I just showed you, HB from Texas. My homeboy HB from Texas. All right, that's his children right there. But this HB right here, look at him. Now, don't he look just like them niggas? Them Seminole Indians I just pulled up just now. Look at him. Keep that picture in the mind. Now watch this. Let's go back to that shit I just had pulled up. Look at this dude. That's the same features, man. That's the same features. This dude right here, especially this Seminole Indian. He looked just like HB. That matter of fact, shit, that nigga, you could have told me, man, that's HB, and I could probably believe. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, real talk, bro. Real talk. Look, we ain't making shit up like this. You can't make this up. Look at this dude. Look like he hitting something on now. But just look at this dude. This is the connection. So that he's Seminole Indian. So my homeboy HB is Seminole Indian based on his facial features. We looking at this. I'm looking at all of this, right? And seeing this. Okay, what's the other one we talked about? It was, let's go back. We want to go through all these tribes and show you the facial features and then break down the connections. And then you could probably see some of your relatives in these people and you can start making connections by that way. And then when we come with the last name tape and collect the last names into these different tribes and these different facial features, then that'll give you another step to the game. And then you'll be on your way pretty much to do your own research on who you really are, what tribe you really from. Based on us doing these classes. That's why we doing these particular classes, right? So we got, let's go back. Let's look up Chickasaw. Black Chickasaw, so you can get these facial features down, man. A lot of stuff you can do yourself. All right. So yeah, she a Chickasaw. We told you she a Chickasaw. That's the Chickasaw facial features. See how they look? I know a girl that looked just like this girl. That lived down in Louisiana. She a Chickasaw Native American. You might know your grandma, or you might have a picture of your grandma. Say, man, they look like my grandma, or they look like my auntie, or they look like my little sister. Right? These are Chickasaw people. They got the Chinese mixed in with them. Right? This is more of a mix, a Chinese mix of the Chickasaw. Okay. What other tribe that was close to that tribe that we was talking about? I think we already showed you the Creek, right? When we already showed you the Creek, we already showed you that's HB now. We already showed you the Creek people. See this right here, chick right here, this is more of a Chinese mix. You can see the Chinese and the Hindu mix already happening right here. It's the three card mix, right? But that's more later down the line because when you see the Chinese coming in and mixing, you see that they more darker, they were more blacker, and this is because they mixed in with the Washita. The Chinese mixed in with the Washita, which was already mixed in with Olmecs and Hindus. Then they mixed in with the Chinese and created these dark-skinned Chinese beings who call themselves Native Americans today. And they really don't even show you the dark skin ones. They show you they find when they shoot these movies, they find the whitest, lightest, brightest Native American guy they can find. And half of them don't even be natives. And they put him in the movie and show you these guys. They don't never show you the dark black guys, the original Chinese and Washita mix. You know what I'm saying? Look at this dude right here. James Brown tribe, the Brown tribe. We're gonna break that down. And this right here dude is from what tribe was he from? I think we're gonna get to his tribe later in the show. Because we starting with the East Coast, working our way over, because that's where the Trail of Tears began, in the East Coast. Remember, Rod Haynes told you we was fighting these people on the East, right? From the East. And that's where Noah Drew Ali was pointing in that picture. He was pointing his hand to the East, right? Okay. We're going to get into Ben York too, which they got a statue of him. They got a statue of Ben York. I think it's in either New York or Chicago. Somebody can drop in the chat if they know what his statue's at of Ben York. Right, we're about to get into Ben York because he mixed in and he was helping Lewis and Clark now to survey the land on the Louisiana Purchase for the French. And keep in mind, we already made the French connection for you on the French connection tape, where we told you that these black devils were the people that was orchestrating and controlling France, the Vatican, and these other places, right? Because keep in mind, that's another thing I got to point out too. Okay, so they lying about the color of Constantine and all them. Constantine them were niggas, right? See, not only do I go off of what I studied, but I go off of something that sound right. It got to sound right to me. Sound right and reason is what our master teacher taught us to start out with. Sound, it got to do it sound right. Does that make sense? Does that, that's how you figure out if things are true and real or not, what they call them real, right? By listening to it and seeing, does it sound right? Does it make sense to you? Now, some stuff can be over your head and you might say, oh, it don't make sense at the time, but then it'll come back to you later. So what we're saying is that these black devils, the French, were the ones who came and captured the Louisiana Purchase. And they working for them same niggas, them Pilgrim niggas that we broke down on the first tape. It goes all the way back to them, right? And Ben York was working and helping these Lewis and Clark now do the survey of the land for the Louisiana Purchase. But Ben York, so you can say he was a seller. They say that Ben York was a sellout. Because most of the niggas that got a statue in America they were sellouts, like Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? But like, even though I don't look at him for the bad things that he did. I look at him for the good things that he did. So that's why I give Martin Luther King his his position and his rep. But he got a statue. You got a statue. You was a sellout. Ben York was a sellout. Even though Ben York is family, Ben York connect with the Williams, the Millers, because he mixed with the Shoshone. He had a kid with another Native American dude. One dude liked it. One chief from one tribe liked it Ben York so much, he gave Ben York his wife. Yeah, like say if I like a nigga came and I liked him so much, I give him my wife, which ain't said. But that's what happened with Ben York. That's how much of a charmer he was. Right? And Ben York's father is Abu Bakr the second, my nigga. Hold on, man. We got to make this shit clear, bro. Hold up, bro. I got a picture of Abu Bakr. Yeah, it's a picture of it's a picture of old man York, which is Ben York's father. This nigga is Abu Bakr. That's the same picture, man. He just, because if you go back and listen to the Mansa Musa file tapes, I tell you that Abu Bakr went to the center of the earth for like 400 years. And then he came back up to the surface. And then when you go to the center of the earth and you live down there with them and eat like the type of food they eat under the type of sun, you get a certain type of energy on you because you're coming down. He's still vibrating in a higher dimension because the fifth dimension, they operate in the fifth and the fourth dimension and the third dimension inside of the planet, right? So when he came back, he had this light up around him, and he was older. And that's, I believe that Abu Bakr was old man York, and that Abu Bakr is the father of Ben York, and that's why he was Mulatto Moor, a Mulatto Moor. I'm telling you, man, Ben York was a Mulatto Moor. Okay, let me show you a picture of Abu Bakr so you can see what I'm talking about. So I got a picture of Abu Bakr here. I might can pull it up though, if I don't. And they had and Ben York and another lady. He had several wives where he made children with them. I'm going to talk about that too, probably on part 3. But we're just giving you the demographics of what the different people look like, the tribes, and you can see the resemblance in yourself. And like these brothers, they're Apache, right? He's an Apache Native American. You see the Hindu mix, and you can see a little bit of maybe the Chinese mix, and he can pass for a Mexican. Look at him; he can pass for a Mexican, a black dark Mexican, right? Look at this guy. This guy's Apache, right? He's Apache, so you might have an uncle or cousin, that look like these guys, right? They come out of that's dealing with Texas, the Apache land. Let's see what the Apache land is. The Apache land is Apache land is like New Mexico, Texas, a little bit of just a little bit of Louisiana on the west. They got Nevada. No, that ain't Nevada. That might be okay, New Mexico, and then I think that state right there is either Arizona and New Mexico and Texas. So the Apache is the pink area. The Apache, Pablo, Navajo, which is really the same tribe, but they say like if the Hindus and the Washita mixed in, then the Chinese mixed in with their tribe, right? They created a whole nother tribe called the Apache, right? But really the Apache just mixed. Really, the Apache is just a mix between the Hindus and the Olmecs. They really the same tribe, but probably a little bit of Chinese features. Let's go back to one. Let's go back to that Apache guy, right? And it's also the same kind of mix as these people also can pass for the Cherokee Indians. The Cherokee Indians, right? Okay. Remember we showed y'all him yesterday. He was the Muskogee. Because it's different names for the same people. Like so, they might be called the Creek, the Blackfoot, the Muskogee, the Geechee people, right? These Geechee because they were mixed with the Mandingas from Africa, so they had African in them too, right? Okay, this right here, girl, is from a tribe called the Cumberbund. I think I'm saying that right, but they are the tribe of Khalifa. The tribe of Khalifa from California. They also call the Khalifa tribe from California. So she part of that tribe, the Khalifa tribe, because they got Chinese in them. You can see the Chinese in her Chinese features. If you look deep into her, you can see the Chinese features and some of the maybe a little bit of Hindu features. Right? We paint the picture right here. We paint the picture, man. Let me get the chat pulled back up so I can see what's going on, man. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Talk to Chinese and Native Americans have hollow hair. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The Native American, the Chinese, they got hollow hair, right? The Chinese got hollow hair from the mix with the Terus when they came over. So they got the hollow hair. But then the Hindus are a little different. They got straight hair too. Fur, niggas might say, oh, they ain't had his fur, right? So it's a different species. Hold up, let me put this for donation to the yeah. Hey, Rob Bot to everybody in the building, man. Like I say, if you're new to the page, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We're breaking it down by the pound. You know what I'm saying? All right, so she a Khalifa tribe. This dude right here, hold on, let me see. Because you get to, you say, oh, I know a dude that looked like this dude. This dude right here is a Native American. And hold on, I'm gonna tell you what tribe he's from. I can't see the name that I saved on the picture. Hold up. He's from the. Just keep in mind, look at them facial features. Look at the big nose. You can see the Olmec mix too, right? You can see the Olmec mix in there, right? This dude, I think he's from the Chickasaw tribe, if I think I'm not mistaken, the Chickasaws. All right, so the Chickasaw people. But you can tell he mixed with Malawian Moor, right? He mixed with Malawian Moors. If I pull up the Malawian Moors, you can see the African features too, from the Olmec side. Okay. Black Seminoles. Okay, yeah, these people right here are Seminole women. You might say, oh, my grandma look like that lady. You see it, your grandma like, and then I'm gonna tell you something else. It's in the genetics. The way these people wear their hair, it's in the genetics of how you wear certain hairstyles. It's just in your genetics that they won't like to wear your hair. The way your hair, the way you women wear your hair, it's in your genetics to wear it in a certain way. And that's why you like wearing it like that certain way, because that's how your ancestors wore their hair. That's why you can see on the walls, when you got your hair in a certain way, it's like, I just like having my hair in this particular style. That's because you wore that hairstyle in your past lives. It come down from your ancestors wearing that hairstyle. So these are Seminole women, right? Black Seminoles. Okay. Let's show you. Okay, let's see. Let me go down. This lady is a Apache. She more of a Chinese, the Chinese mixing in. So like, hey, this dude right here is Apache, right? He's like the more of a closer species to the original. The Washita mixing in with the Hindus. I mean, the Hindus mixed in with the Olmecs, right? And then the little Chinese started to mix in. He's like a more older species of Apache. And then if you mix Chinese in with him, you get these people. So she is more of a younger species of the Apache tribe when they kept on mixing back in with Ho Shin, right? So the Apaches and Cherokees kind of resemble each other though. And these people control, we showed you the land area. So if your people from that land area, hold on, where is it at? If your people from that land mass, right, and we're gonna connect the last names later. But if your people from this pink area landmass and they can resemble those people, that's Apache. And they also look like they really Washita because they call them like raccoon eyes people. Okay. Let me see another. Maybe I could pull up. I'm gonna show you some more. I'm gonna show you a later species of Apache. Hold up. Apache Native American Indians. And like I say, it's 574 tribes on record, but it's only a certain amount of original tribes. The different tribes came about through the mixing of the different species. All right, look at this guy right here. I'm gonna tell you what tribe he from. See, look at that. You see that? You can see the Chinese and the Hindu and the Washita mix right there in this cat. I'm gonna tell you what tribe he from. Hold on. We're about to get ready to take a break on this part one, on this part two, and we're gonna come back in maybe about 2 hours on part three. We're probably gonna we're doing a marathon all day on this tape, breaking down the different tribes so you can figure out what tribe you want. Because we don't want it to be 5 hours long. Niggas ain't gonna be watching 5 hours long shit joints, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this guy right here, what did I say his tribe under? We're gonna be coming back breaking down the Ben York story too. Of how he was helping Lawrence and Clark. and how he married and had kids by different women from different tribes. Hey, don't he look, can he pass for James Brown? This guy right here. He from the UT tribe. The UT tribe. The UT tribe, right? This is a tribe that James Brown. So if you got the last name Brown, these tribes came from the this area. Let me show you. Let me show you the landmass again, the map. But I don't do no damn squealing. And that ain't right. The big payback. All right, so you see that UT lands right there under the Apache, right? It's the yellow area. So it's dealing with like, I guess that'd be Nebraska, I think, and Utah, Oregon, Idaho, Nevada. That's the UT people where James Brown people come from. And some of them people even migrated over and mixed in. So James Brown really got some Chinese in him. Look how black this dude is, right? He blacker than black. Man, come on, man. Let's wake up and see what the hell is going on here, man. Right? And people want to know what tribe this guy from. Hold on, let me see. This guy is from oh look, man, this computer is crazy, bro. I think this guy is from the cow people. The cow people. Oh yeah, this lady is a Native American from the Khalifa tribe. The Khalifa tribe come from California. So and they got different shades. She more one of the darker shades versus the chick I showed you that's mixed really good with when the darker shades. Once they start mixing in with these Chinese, right, you get a lot of shades of Khalifa people like her. She a Khalifa too, but they more leaning. They more the Khalifa tribe. The Seminoles, not the Seminoles, the Samoans come out of the Chinese mixing in with the Khalifa tribe, who were Olmecs, pretty much Washita people. So the Washita being mixed in with the Chinese created the Seminole Indians. I mean, created the rock types, right? And they really Khalifa's tribe. They coming down from the Khalifa's tribe. So really, rock is really coming down from the Khalifa's tribe, the rock. And O.J. Simpson is from that same tribe. He's stemming down from the Khalifa tribe in California, right? And this Dean right here, right? This was that singing dude. I forget his name. But man, we're about to go take a break, man, because we've been talking for a while. We're gonna take a break, quick short break, and we're gonna be right back on, bro. In about it's 12 o'clock now. We might be back on at 2 o'clock, and then we might do one for an hour. Then we're gonna be back on at about 7 or 8 o'clock, and do keep on going. We're gonna just keep on going until we finish the whole series of tapes. So we ain't gonna do our closing because we're gonna keep on going. So just take you a break, come back. We're gonna be coming back, man, in a minute. So you know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in.